Security Plus will not get you a cybersecurity job. I know, that's not what you wanted to hear. But here's the thing nobody tells you. It's still the best $425 you can spend on your IT career in 2026. Both of those statements are true. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why and exactly how to make this cert pay off instead of collecting dust on your resume. Hi, I'm Christoph, 27 years in IT, help desk to director. Let's talk about CompTIA Security Plus. First, the numbers everyone quotes at you. Cybersecurity is short about 4.8 million workers worldwide, and that gap grew 19% in a single year. CyberSeek tracks over 470,000 open cybersecurity jobs in the United States alone. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects 33% growth for information security analysts through 2034, with a median salary just over $120,000. Compare that to about 4% growth for the average job, and you understand why everyone wants in. Real quick before we dig in, if you're serious about your IT career, I run a free community called the IT Career Guide Inner Circle. There are complete career courses inside, like land your first help desk job and master the IT interview, the modular method, and I add a new course every month. It's free right now, and if you join while it's free, every course I add stays free for you forever. Link is in the description. Now, whenever a field looks like that gold rush, everybody and their uncle shows up to sell you a certification. And Security Plus is the name that comes up every single time. Every Reddit thread, every career video, every bootcamp ad. So today I'm answering the two questions you're actually asking. Is Security Plus still worth it in 2026? And with a brand new version of the exam expected this fall, should you wait for it? One of those answers is going to surprise you. Part 1. What Security Plus actually is, because half the people arguing about it online have never looked at the exam page. Security Plus is CompTIA's baseline cybersecurity certification. The current version is SY0701. You get up to 90 questions in 90 minutes, a mix of multiple choice and performance-based questions, which are small scenarios where you actually have to do something instead of just picking a letter. The passing score is 750 on a scale of 900. The exam voucher costs $425 in the US, and a retake costs full price, so you want to walk in prepared. What does it cover? Threats and vulnerabilities, security architecture, security operations, security program management, and yes, identity, access, risk, and compliance are all in there too. Notice what's not on that list: hacking into things while wearing a hoodie. Security Plus doesn't make you a hacker. It proves you speak the language of security across an entire organization. People online dismiss it as a vocabulary cert. Fine. In security, vocabulary is the price of admission. Part 2. What it's actually worth in dollars. In 2026, most people holding Security Plus land somewhere between $65,000 and $95,000 a year. Entry-level SOC analyst roles average around $65,000. If you're already in IT and you add Security Plus, the typical bump when you move into a security role is 10 to 20%. And here's the move I've watched happen over and over. A Tier 1 help desk tech making around $48,000 uses Security Plus to step into a junior security role paying $65,000 to $80,000. That is a life-changing jump for one exam. But Security Plus has a real unfair advantage, one almost nobody talks about: the US government. The Department of Defense officially recognizes Security Plus in its cyber workforce requirements, the framework called DOD 8140, which replaced the old 8570 directive. Roughly 225,000 military, civilian, and contractor positions fall under those qualification rules. For a huge slice of government and defense contractor jobs, Security Plus isn't a nice-to-have. It's on the checklist. There are other ways to qualify on paper, but for an entry-level candidate, Security Plus is by far the fastest box to check. No other entry-level cert has that kind of built-in demand, and those contractor career paths climb well into six figures. Part 3. And this is the part that gets me angry comments, so let me say it plainly. If you have zero IT experience, Security Plus by itself will not get you hired into cybersecurity. I read the same job postings you do. The title says Entry-Level Security Analyst. The requirements say 1 to 2 years of IT experience. That's not a typo, and it's not gatekeeping. Security is a second-step field. You're defending systems, so employers want proof you've actually worked with systems. Tickets, users, networks, the messy reality of IT. So who should get Security Plus in 2026? If you're working helpdesk or desktop support right now and you want to pivot into security, this cert was practically designed for you. If you're a systems administrator who wants to formalize your security knowledge, same answer. If you're targeting cybersecurity work for the government or a defense contractor, it's basically mandatory. And if you're brand new to IT, I'll be real with you. Get your foundation first. Start with support experience, then stack Security Plus on top about a year in. The cert gets you past the HR filter. Experience is what closes the deal. Quick favor before we continue. If this video is helping you, hit that like button. It makes a huge difference for the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. All right, let's keep going. Part 4. The question of the year. CompTIA is releasing a new version of Security Plus, the 801, with a preview launch expected around October 2026 and full availability in late 2026 or early 2027. The headline change is AI. Securing large language models, AI-driven threats, that whole new attack surface. So should you wait for the new exam? No. That's the answer that surprises people, and here's why I can say it with confidence. 1. Your certification is valid for 3 years from the day you pass, no matter which version you take. Pass the 701 this summer and you're certified into 2029. Hiring managers check whether you have Security Plus. Nobody checks which exam version you sat. 2. The current version won't retire until roughly mid-2027, so there is no deadline pressure. 3. The study materials for the current exam are mature. The books, the practice exams, the video courses have been refined for years. A brand new exam means thin study materials and an unpredictable question pool for the first 6 months. Waiting costs you 6 to 9 months of security level salary to gain basically nothing. The only people who should wait for the 801 are people who weren't going to start studying until next summer anyway. Part 5. How to actually pass this thing. If you already work in IT, plan for 6 to 8 weeks at 10 to 15 hours a week. If you are coming in with no IT background, be honest with yourself and budget 8 to 12 weeks minimum. The plan itself is simple. Work through one exam domain at a time. Take practice exams from week 1, not at the end, because the score report tells you exactly where you're weak. Drill the performance-based questions until they don't scare you. And book your exam date before you feel ready. Because a date on the calendar is the strongest study motivation ever invented. And this is something I learned firsthand. When I landed my first helpdesk job back in the late 90s, I didn't stop studying. After work, I'd study. Nights and weekends for months while working full-time until I earned my MCSE, the Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer. That pattern, studying while you work and using the cert to lever yourself into the next role, is exactly how I went from resetting passwords to running IT departments. Security Plus fits that same pattern perfectly. You don't quit anything. You stack it on top of the job you have and you let it open the next door. Part 6. Turning the paper into a paycheck. The cert alone gets your resume seen. Pairing it with proof gets you interviewed. Build a small home lab and document what you did. Work through the free security challenges on sites like TryHackMe. At your current job, volunteer for anything security adjacent, the phishing report triage, the patch cycle, the access reviews. Then put it all on your resume in plain sight. Certifications near the top while you're early in your career, with the security work you've actually touched listed under your current role. And then comes the step where I watch people throw the offer away, the interview. You can know every port number and every acronym called and still talk yourself out of the job or out of $10,000 in salary in 45 minutes. That's exactly why the deep dive on this sits inside my free community, the IT Career Guide Inner Circle. The course, Master the IT Interview, the modular method, is 13 lessons that walk you through turning what you know into answers that get offers. Same community, same deal. It's free right now, and everything inside stays free for you if you join before that changes. Link is in the description. By the way, if you're still deciding which cert to start with, I did the same honest breakdown on CompTIA Plus. That was just a couple of weeks ago. The card is on your screen and the link is in the description. Let's recap. 1. Security Plus is the baseline security cert. 90 questions, 90 minutes, $425, and the current version is 701. 2. It's worth real money. Most holders land between $65,000 and $95,000, and a couple $100,000 government and contractor jobs sit behind qualification rules where Security Plus is the fastest box to check. 3. It's a second step cert. Experience Plus. Security Plus gets you hired. Security Plus alone does not. 4. Don't wait for the new exam version. Your cert is valid 3 years either way, and the current study materials are battle tested. 5. 6 to 8 weeks of focused study if you're already in IT, and book the exam date up front. 6. Pair the cert with proof, a home lab, and hands-on security tasks, because the cert opens the door and the interview signs the offer. Big picture. Security Plus is absolutely worth it in 2026, as long as you treat it like a lever and not a lottery ticket. I hope this video helped you. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.